Odo boxing, motherfucker.
Bill, why are you lying to the people? You know that shit was a snooze fest. I understand that's your boy. You gotta back your boy, but you know damn well that shit was a snooze fest. Y'all killed the momentum of your own fight with Ryan Garcia. Now you're trying to chase after Teofimo Lopez. This is nasty, Bill. It's disgusting. Y'all called out
You
Barrios and
just
Thurman. Y'all dropped the
did
ball
you
with that
just
when it
come?
came to Ryan
Wait a minute.
Garcia. Then you go into the
Did you
Jose Ramirez fight. You
you
dropped
just
the
call
ball
out
once
Devin?
again with that performance, and now you calling for Teofimo Lopez. At the end of the day,
Did
man,
you
y'all just gotta step up and fight and entertain the crowd, man. Y'all
okay?
can't keep doing what y'all doing. You know,
Did Gary Antoine Russell? Did you just call for Devin? Did you just tell us that we should stop by DC? Are we somebody
yeah,
or
yeah,
nobody, man?
yeah.
No, 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 no. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My ass. Are we somebody or nobody? Because you just said that we need to stop by there and see your man, the WBA champion. See, that's the one thing that's wrong with you tap dancing ass niggas. Niggas like you. Niggas like you is the worst shit ever in the world for boxing and life.
A post on X, the app formerly known as Twitter, from Devin Haney reads, and I quote, I'm tired of Tijo and his racist remarks. At Turkey Al Sheik, let's make it happen. At Teofimo Lopez, 147. End quote. So, while I can appreciate Devin Haney being eager and wanting to be the one to step up and shut up Teofimo Lopez and beat him up for his racist remarks, unfortunately, Devin Haney is not the right man for the job. He's just not, guys. I'm sorry. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Devin Haney cannot beat Teofimo Lopez in a split decision and beat him in a 12-round snooze fest, because I believe that Devin Haney can, and he would get a win over Teofimo Lopez in that fashion, especially because it's well known that Teofimo Lopez struggles with defensive style fighters that fight similar to Devin Haney, like he did in that Sandor Martin fight and versus Jermaine Ortiz. But that's not the type of loss that we're hoping to see Teofimo Lopez suffer. No, no, no. Teo's next fight should end with Teofimo Lopez being either knocked out violently or just getting the dog shit beat out of him for 30 minutes. And Devin Haney is not the guy for the job. Devin Haney beating Teofimo Lopez in a 12-round point decision would not do anybody any justice. Now, I know that Jerron Ucenis and Teofimo Lopez were in negotiations, but it's looking like Jerron Ennis is going to duck that Teofimo Lopez smoke. So that leaves the question, if not Jerron Ennis or Devin Haney, who's the right man for the job? I personally would say that Gary Antoine Russell is the man for this job. That's right. Give the assignment to Gary Antoine Russell. Russell is a big 140 pounder. He's mean. He's a bully. He's going to step to you and really give you the business. He's going to make it into a dogfight. If anybody's going to serve Teofimo Lopez up some of that humble pie, is this guy. I'm telling y'all right now. But Devin Haney, nah. Because here's the thing. What if Devin Haney loses? Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney is a 50-50 fight. Plus, Devin Haney's jaw is probably broken, which is why he took a whole year off after that beating that he got from Ryan Garcia. And it's probably why he ran around the ring for 12 rounds, running away from Ramirez, because he was afraid to get hit and have his jaw snapped in half again. And here's another thing, too. Teofimo Lopez is a lot younger. He's a lot more athletic. He's a lot more dangerous than Ramirez. There's a good chance of Teofimo Lopez catching Haney with a smooth one in that fight. The more and more I talk about this Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez situation, I'm realizing that not only do I not want to see Devin Haney fight Lopez, but I've come to the realization that I don't want to see Devin Haney fight anybody for that matter. After that shit performance that he put on versus Ramirez, I'm good, homie. I don't care to see Devin Haney fight anybody. That shit was terrible. I remember turning away from the TV throughout the whole fight and not being worried about missing anything because I knew neither guy was going to do anything. There were moments in that fight where they would go a whole minute, 75 seconds without throwing a single punch. That shit was embarrassing. And another thing is this: there's such things as bad wins and good losses. Absolutely. And let me explain. Devin Haney, although he got the win versus Ramirez, that does not make me look forward to his next fight. In fact, it has the opposite effect. But Conor Ben versus Eubank, although Conor Ben lost the fight, since he put on such a good fight, he put on a good show, a good performance, I am now looking forward to Conor Ben's next fight. You see what I mean? Bad wins, good losses. So I heard from a reliable source that Devin Haney got paid $10 million for that fight versus Ramirez. Now, I don't have a problem with the next man getting his money. But when I'm paying you my hard-earned money and I'm expecting to be entertained, but all I get is Devin Haney back foot bitching it and sugarfooting the whole fight, that's when I become a bit agitated because I feel like I'm being bamboozled. I paid good money to see a fight, and instead of a fight, I get this ballerina dancing around doing the typewriter for 36 minutes. It's almost, it's like Devin Haney is a con artist. You know what irritates me the most about Devin Haney getting paid so much money for such an awful and terrible performance? Is that those $10 million that Turkey Al Sheik basically gave to Devin Haney, those $10 million could have been better spent with other fighters and would have gotten way better fights for the fraction of what he paid Devin Haney. I'll give you an example. You could have made a fight between Bakram Murtazaliev versus Mando Erickson Lubin, and it wouldn't have cost as much as he had to pay Haney. Or he could have made a fight between Nick Ball and Shushu Carrington for a fraction of what he paid Haney. And we would have gotten a way better fight. We would have been way more entertained. And I think that's what fucking bugs me the most, man. I just want to see better fights, man. That's all. I'm gonna cut it here, though, guys. I'm starting to ramble on. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section, man. You already know. Once again, this has been your boy O Dog boxing in the mouth.